Everybody punches nowadays. From young heroes looking to become number one, to Super Saiyans protecting their universe, it's the standard go-to move for a lot of fights that end with, hit the guy, but harder this time. Therefore, we decided to give some love to those that do their fighting with just a little more creativity, flair, and well, whatever that is. This is our top 10 contenders in the No Punch Royale. Welcome to Cosplay-FTW, your #1 source for the latest lowdown on anime and manga news, updates, and analyses. Sit back, relax, and before we get into this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And let's get into it. A few rules before we jump in. We're looking for characters that don't rely on physical strength to get the job done here, so rule number 1 is no close quarters weapons allowed. Sorry, swordsman, but we'll get you in the next one. Rule number 2, we are considering usefulness as well, so we'll be considering how practical the character's abilities are. Rule number 3, there are a lot of characters in anime and plenty of them don't rely on brute strength, but some of them are so overpowered they are considered gods of their own universe. Therefore, any natural gods or deities whose powers are just being a god are out. Sorry, Zeno, you won't be making this list. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's move on to number 10, Light Yagami from Death Note. Starting off the list, we have Light Yagami from Death Note. Light is a high school student with the ability to kill anyone and even control them moments before their death, as long as he knows their name and face. That alone makes him pretty scary, but when combined with his high intelligence and cunning, he can be downright terrifying. However, as seen in the anime, this ability relies on others not knowing about it to be truly effective. At number 9, we have Hawks from My Hero Academia. Hawks is the number 2 pro hero in the series, and does most of his fighting from afar, preferring to fight his enemies from afar with his feather manipulation. Even though Hawks' feathers can be used up close, he lacks the raw power to compete with heroes like Endeavor, and more dangerous Nomus. Still, he is shown to be extremely capable, being both intelligent and quick on his feet, competently controlling many of his feathers, and solving numerous crimes at once. This brings us to our number 8 choice, Nanika from Hunter x Hunter. Nanika is a mysterious creature from the Dark Continent, who came to possess Aluka Zoldyck. Nanika's ability is to grant wishes, and is so far one of the most powerful and mysterious abilities in the series, as it is able to do what can't be done by conventional Nen techniques. Imagine that, something so unconventional that even Nen techniques pale in comparison. However, her abilities work as a sort of monkey's paw that follows a set of rules that take some trial and error to figure out. This draw keeps it lower on the list. At lucky number 7, we have Tetsuo from the classic anime Akira. In terms of raw power, Tetsuo is definitely one of the strongest on the list. After a chance run-in with another psychic, his powers are awakened and grow exponentially. However, his powers grow so strong he risks inadvertently destroying the world. In an effort to not let that happen, he does what any insanely powerful psychic would do, and creates a brand new reality before that happens. Yeah, Tetsuo's just built different. At number 6, we have Giorno, Giovanna from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Before you say that this is cheating, technically Giorno's stand, Golden Wind, is the manifestation of their soul, or spirit, meaning that Giorno and every other stand user are just overdramatic psychics. Slight spoilers for this one, in his base form he is already powerful in his own right, with his abilities to create life and heal his comrades from catastrophic wounds. However, at his peak with Gold Wind Requiem, he is the living embodiment of a reverse Uno card combined with every draw 4 card in existence, meaning anything you throw at him gets reset to 0 and he's probably already dealt with you before you realize what's happened.
Ad time.
Wow! Summer's here. I can't wait to go to anime cons, cosplay pool parties, photo shoots, and... Wait a minute. I don't have any new cosplays. What the heck am I gonna do?
I am the Cosplay Bear, and I'm here to tell you, don't worry girl, that's easy. Just go to Cosplay-FTW.com, where you can find hundreds of cosplays, props, and wigs, and everything you need to have a great summer doing TikToks or photos or whatever, and they ship worldwide.
Thanks, Cosplay Bear. You and Cosplay-FTW have saved my summer.
End of ad.
Kicking off the top 5, we have Mob from Mob Psycho 100. Mob keeps his powers under wraps out of safety for others, but once his powers come flooding out, he is the most overpowered character in his universe. Once unleashed, he becomes almost an entirely different person, capable of nullifying attacks against him, and causing major damage both to his opponents and the property. At number 4 is Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. Saitama couldn't make this list for obvious reasons, but his S-ranked co-worker is a definite contender, whose destructive power is near limitless. She is one of the few characters in the series whose casual demeanor and confidence is backed up by her sheer power. She's able to use her incredible psychic powers to lift up cities and pull meteors out of space. No endurance routine required. As the number 2 S-ranked hero, she is leagues ahead of some of her S-ranked comrades. Everyone except you-know-who, of course. Rounding out the top 3, we have Psyche Kuzuo from The Disastrous Life of Psyche K. Psyche is a bit of a joke character, but there is no denying that the number of powers at his disposal are insane. Just to name a few: astral projection, bilocation, electrification, hypnosis, flight, mind control, petrification, and telekinesis, just to name a few. Also, he can talk to ghosts. His list of powers is so long it'd take a whole video to name them all. Just assume if there's a psychic ability that can be done, he can most likely do it and more. Closing in on the best of the best, we have Rumuru Tempest from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, at number 2. Rumuru starts off small and unassuming as a, well, slime. But due to the talents gifted to him, he is able to absorb items, spells, his enemies, and pretty much anything else that isn't nailed down. No, seriously, he will absorb anything and dissect it inside of his stomach until there are no more secrets left inside of it. You heard right. In addition to absorbing anything in his path, he is able to obtain all the information of said things, and even copy them. Even in addition to that, his body is essentially able to reform and heal at will. Rumuru becomes more adaptable at close-range combat in later episodes, but his greatest power is his extreme intelligence and adaptability. Because of that, the sky's the limit for Rumuru, as long as there's room inside his slimy stomach. This puts him firmly in our top 2. And finally, for our number 1, we have none other than Satoru Gojo. Wait before you click off. Hear us out. We might be cheating on this one, but Satoru is literally untouchable. Gojo's technique, Limitless, allows him to manipulate space itself and can turn mere concepts like the concept of infinity into reality. Satoru can bend the fabric of reality itself at even an infinitesimal level. So there is an infinite amount of distance between him and everything else. So there is no such thing as fighting close range with him. Not the best example, but he's already shown that he is capable of destroying anything in his path long before he's in eyesight with Hollow Purple, which obliterates anything it touches. His insanely powerful abilities makes Gojo nigh invincible. Being infinity personified, Gojo is our number 1 pick for the No Punch Royale. I mean, how do you beat infinity? That's it, our top 10 in the No Punch Royale. We had to leave some strong candidates off the list, so let us know if there's anyone we missed in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been Cosplay-FTW, and we'll see you in the next one.
Doing a separate video of me opening this, and I'm already screaming because I saw what I got. And before I show it, I chose Fuguro Dani as my favorite school, and I think I mentioned Tendo, Kuro, and I can't remember the rest, but I mentioned a lot. And this right here is what I saw first, and I want to cry. And it's the same thing on the back, but it's so soft. Like, I saw the videos of them saying it's soft, but oh my god, this is soft. It's also really hard for me to hold it down, but I got this poster as well. And like everyone else that chose Kuro, I got the body pillowcase as well. And I got a Tendo and Kenma button. Do you want to look? And I got a Kenma keychain. I know damn well we all see this sticker. And I also got this lanyard that my cat keeps attacking. Don't forget the candy cane. So basically I got all this stuff from K-pop FTW. Go ahead, check it out.